Can you just explain to me why this deal gets approval from the regulator, from antitrust?
Why it gets approval? I mean, I think that there's really, the better question is why wouldn't it get approval? I mean, these are content suppliers coming together in an exploding time of content availability where Netflix is outspending them both on entertainment. They are distributors of sporting content, but they don't own the sports. The leagues own the sports. So I think antitrust risk should be low, but one of the things that's a wild card is this administration. I mean, they sued to stop AT&T Time Warner for a case that looks pretty thin, pretty debatable. If they're going to do that, it's hard to say what they wouldn't do. But on its face, I think traditional antitrust would say there shouldn't be any problem.
Well, that's why I asked the question, Barton, because in years gone by, it wouldn't have even been a question worth asking. But in the Time Warner AT&T era, it's a question we have to ask. What do you think could be the hold-up, looking at the situation?
Well, I don't think there is a holdup, and we've seen no indication that there's a holdup. There shouldn't be a holdup. The only pause I have is that what the government's done with AT&T Time Warner is, unpredictable. Unpredictable because I don't think it makes a lot of sense. So could they do something here that's nonsensical? Yeah. Right now, I'm assuming that logic prevails.
Barton, do you see a situation where Disney, the Walt Disney Company, is now in a much better position to compete with Netflix?
I think that they're bulking up in content. I think they want to be a survivor. I think that generationally, you're going to have 4 or 5 bundles that you buy for maybe 20, 25 bucks a month. Disney wants to be one of those. I think Netflix has positioned itself to be one of those. So, yeah, I think they're making a play to exist as an independent entity. That's not necessarily the best way to drive equity value. I think that the sellers, owning the stocks of companies that are rolled up as people try and create these big content colossuses is not a bad play. I mean, it certainly worked well for Fox, and we think there's other opportunities down the road.